guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 20th of August 2023 for you time travellers. Don't even think about it, you're covered in muck. I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. Look at you, you're covered in muck. You're lying in that compost, aren't you? Hey, look at you. I've been taking sticky buds out of offer all week. She's literally covered in them. Well, jump up then. Oh, you just want rubbing. Look at you. You look like bloody Scarface. Look at that cut on your nose there, and on your ear. What you like? You stop fighting. You hear me? Stop fighting. Little bugger she is. She's been fighting Sherbet. No, Sutter. Oh, she loves him. She lets him pinch her food and everything, but the tabby, Sherbet, oh, she's vicious. Hey, Aaron. Aaron just going past there with his bee suit on. Oh, just tore my shoulder. Literally just tore my shoulder then. Kind of sucks. I'm waiting for the to have an ultrasound done on that. Oh, really? Hang on, let me compose myself, because it really hurts, guys. I think we can live with the pain what we've got at the moment. I've just tweaked it. But yeah, Sutter, she tolerates him, but she's with Sherbet, she claws him to death. In fact, she had him pinned down, scratching the hell out of him, and he come off a lot worse than she did until I run over there and stopped her. Little bugger she is. Anyway, we've been on the antiques fairs this morning. Like I say, it's the 20th of August 2023. I think I've already said that for you time travellers out there, but I'll say it again so you're in some sort of time warp bubble. But yeah, we bought loads of silver on the coin fair, so if I've got time I'll show you at the end of the video. It's a pity about England, the girls losing there, 1-0. So you do know this video is going live. Or it will be, it's almost live, because I'll try and get the video up in about 3-4 hours time. You've got to remember, I've got to edit it, I've got to do the thumbnail, I've got there's 4 or 5 videos that needs to get put together. I've got to render it and I've got to upload it. Fortunately for me, I've got a really good upload speeds, and I've got a really powerful computer there to do the video, so it shouldn't take me forever to do, but it's going to take me a bit of time. Anyway, what we've been doing, well, we've been working in the middle greenhouse. I've been clearing one side, and we've done the front greenhouse pretty much the same. We've been putting on some strawberries. We'll show you that. We had a trip up to B&Q looking for a lawnmower. Tell you more about that. We've got an harvest to come. I was doing a little job over on the front of the plot, the allotments as well. So. And then there's the coins right at the very end. So I think we'll start off with the middle greenhouse. I was really annoyed when I come down because, well, I'll tell you why you're going to hear why I was annoyed in the video. But we're going to speed it up in parts. Bit of music, show you what we're doing, and you'll see how lovely the one side of the greenhouse will look when we've done. So let me show you. So guys, we've got about £5 and £6 of tomatoes in that bag. There's still some tomatoes on here. Look at that one. That's a weird one, isn't it? Mutant tomato with a big nose. Woohoo! I'll keep that in there, a bit of fun. Yeah, we've still got these green ones. I'll be taking these off later tomorrow. I'm not doing it now, but all the ones what are just starting to go red, probably tomorrow will be a bit redder, and then we'll take them all off and we'll take them all out. That's what we got the intentions of doing here. Buttercup, she doesn't have to find some ways to sleep there, but she'll have it all back tomorrow. Let's say we're leaving this side because you know, move that back up here because we got all these ones in here. These are big tomatoes, absolute monsters. And there's a few there. That's a nice one ripening up there. So yeah, these have got stay of execution until next week. We'll take these out as well, but all these tomorrow will be coming out. Like I said, just come down to pick myself a bag of tomatoes. I did a bacon butty before for my dinner, and I looked in the fridge and said, "Where are the tomatoes?" She said, "You told me to give them away." I thought, you bugger. So yeah, we got a load of tomatoes here, and I didn't have them to go on my butties. Go away, Maggie. Driving me nuts, she is. Right, anyway, another nice big bag of tomatoes. Oh, there's more than £5. There's about £6 or £7 of tomatoes in there. Right, onwards and upwards. I've got me secretaries. I was going to say all we need now to turn up is Buttercup. And like a monkey's paw, she's not far away, trust me. She's behind me, ain't she? Yep. Yeah, so all these I'm just going to collect into this pot. Get off the bag. Buttercup, no, don't. So I'll cut the bottom there, and the trick is get the bag here. These are the Velcro clips. We'll stick them in with the tomatoes. You get this, and you just slide it in there. So that's basically what we're doing. There's my scissors. Yeah, we'll speed it up I think in a minute, but what I'm doing, say, cut the bottom off right at the roots. I'm just going to put all these canes away, then we'll come back, we'll shake all the roots out of these things, tidy them all up, get them all out of here, clean up the rest of the greenhouse. I keep these because I use these are my things which go across to hold the frames up. They're very important to keep hold of these, but all this is going now into my stacking rack over the other side, so I'll show you that in a second, but let's get these out of here and get them moved. So this is where I stack all my canes. I've got a pallet on its end here, and they make perfect stacking racks. So that's where we got these. Now let's get back to finishing this job off in my middle greenhouse. All this lot will be going straight to Cobden Street Tip. There's a tiny bit of blight, which we've done really well this year for not getting it. Normally we get it about halfway through the growing season, but this year we've had it right at the very end, which is great. Right, I'm going to also tidy the grapevine above, take a few bits off that as well. So there's a bit up here what I want to just trim, but yeah, we'll get the hoe in here and just sew it all up level, tidy it all up. It'll look really good when we're done. Right, be back in a moment, guys. Gonna wash my hands. So guys, it looks a lot better there at the moment. Buttercup's got water there, sitting mat, a scratching pad, the food's over the other side. The other side we're going to leave for another 2 weeks because we've got lots of tomatoes still to take from there. But this side, we've done it. So shortly I'll start bringing compost over and stacking it for next year. Because next year they'd stop selling it. So we're going to get some more. By then my compost bins will be up and running, so it won't really matter about compost. But this year we're gonna get some more of that clover. As you can see, it looks all nice and tidy in here. We've got a bag of weeds, well, bag of tomatoes to take to the tip, but I'm going to do the other greenhouse as well, but not today. I'm going to do that tomorrow, maybe, if I've got a bit of time. Like I say, horses for courses. Don't want to be working too hard. But yeah, we've got it all nice and clear. Buttercup will come in, she'll wonder what the hell's going on. But at least she'll be able to move about more freely. Right, job's a good one. So as you saw there, it's on. All the canes are out now. We've got them in the rack over there. That noise over there, honestly God, it was quiet about 10 minutes ago. I've got to raise my voice to come over the top of that whining sound. No, it's not me. But yeah, we cleared the greenhouse. As for the bacon butter, we didn't have the tomatoes to go on it, so yeah, we have got the tomatoes now. I said to her, don't give all the tomatoes away. She told me to give them away. I thought, But we've actually been giving bag loads of tomatoes away this last week, and again with the grapes, we've been giving punnets away. I bet I've given 6 kilo, maybe even more away, 5-6 kilo. I give Mark a load earlier, I give Mike a load, I give Carol a load, I give Mark here a load, 2 marks. Who else did I give? Paul, I'll give him a load of grapes, and then I give everybody tomatoes. Nora, I give Louise, or Lou, she likes to be called Lou and Dave, I give them a big bag of tomatoes. I give Carol over the other side of the allotments tomatoes. I give everybody tomatoes just to get rid of them without wasting them. But yeah, you'll see some of the stuff what we were giving away anyway. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to quickly show you. We had a load of strawberries on this table, so I decided to tidy them up, put them in bigger pots, and well, let me show you what we was doing, and I'll show you where we put them for the time being. Hi guys, well, you join me top dressing me these strawberries what have been on the table here for about a month and a half now. We've got nowhere we can put them. However, I decided to put them in bigger pots and put them into the greenhouse for now. So I've already done about 10. What I'm doing, I'm taking all these dead leaves off. All we want is new growth. Very tricky. We've actually got strawberries on these, believe it or not. Right, so set the strawberry in the middle and clover all the way around. Yep. That one can go as well. These are strawberries I've actually set on this. We'll do one more. So what we're doing, cutting all the dead leaves, or the leaves what are dying, removing them from the plant. What we're trying to do is create new growth, and this time of year with your strawberries you should be cutting them back, taking the tops off them really. Some of these strawberries are actually flowering, so we're not going to take them all off, but what you want to do is stimulate growth into the new stuff. Right. So that's another 4 done. We're fastly approaching the end game here now. So I'm going to get these into the back greenhouse. Good news, we've got more trays there. That's if we need them. Got to give a load of trays away. Right, get these into the middle greenhouse and we'll come back and show you where we put them anyway. Right, onwards and upwards. Be right back, folks. So we're in the middle greenhouse. This is where I put these strawberries, and as you can see they've all got flowers on them, even a little strawberry over there. But we've cleaned them. We've took all the dead leaves off them now. We've got the watering can here. We've been watering them. They will only stay in here for a few weeks. I will be moving them out of here, and then Buttercup will have more space. But yeah, we've put them right next to where she sleeps and what have you. But yep, that's they're all been tidied up and they look quite well actually. So yeah, we've got them in the middle greenhouse at the moment, but they won't be in there for too long, because once I clear some space it'll all be coming out of there anyway. These tomatoes in the middle greenhouse, by the way, they'll be going out of there next week, hopefully. So we moved from there to the front greenhouse. After we've done the strawberries, we moved into the front greenhouse. So you're going to see me tidying that up as well, doing pretty much what we've done in the middle greenhouse. However, we're going to be pruning the grapevine, and well, you can see what we're going to be putting in the place of the tomatoes in a moment or two. So let's crank it up a bit and show you what we were doing. Well, there's simply no room in here to show me taking all these down, but basically this is what it looks like. We've removed all the tomatoes. There's a few left on here. We'll get them as we take the plants down, but I'm going to rip all these out now. I've got this bag here. So like I say, what we do, we cut them at the base there and then just pull them down into the bag. So that's the plan. So this is the front greenhouse. We've tidied it, we cleaned up some of the grapevine, cut it all back. We've got piles of these things here that I mean, must have give about 4 kilos of grapes away today alone. I give Mark's wife three punnets of them. I give Mike's wife 3 punnets of them. I give Carol over the other side of the allotments 3 lots of them. And there's other people. I took some home for my mum. I took some home for us. Give a load of tomatoes away. I've been giving tomatoes left, right and centre away. All these tomatoes what was in here, we give them away. But what we've got in here now are just the we got some chilies. Got the Joe Long, we got the peppers. While I was in B&Q, I couldn't come out without anything, so I bought myself a chili plant. It was going for half the price, guys. It was, you know, it's so I'm not going to go into a shop and not buy something. So yeah, I come out with that. There was nothing else I wanted. There was nothing I really wanted, but I wasn't going to come out with now. So I bought this thing here, and it's that's what we wasted his money on when we went round B&Q. You may have already seen it in the clip, but if you haven't seen it, you will see it anyway in this video. That I walked around B&Q and choking on the prices. You know, we went in to get a lawnmower, and you know, anyway, we'll get rid of these grapes shortly. We've got to get rid of these grapes yet. Look at this lot here. These are a different variety which are growing here. They're my scallions, they're my radicchio. They need to go in. I need to get them in here. Put the strawberries up that end, and I'm going to put the radicchio and the scallions down this side, but these have got to come out first. Another 2 weeks, I reckon, here for these, and then we'll clear all this lot out, tidy it up, and prepare for next year, I think. Right, anyway, this is the front greenhouse. You've seen the middle greenhouse. We've done that. This is the front greenhouse. It's all done. I've even got myself a thing to clean the glass. We'll have a look at that at a later date. But there you go. Chilies are looking really good here. So yeah, we cleared all the tomatoes out of there. We got the chilies and the peppers in there. Now there's one plant in there which we bought at B&Q, and I probably already mentioned it, but we're at B&Q the other day. What we were looking at was the lawnmowers, because we need an heavy duty lawnmower for the allotments, because the one what we got ain't cracking it. We really need more of an industrial one. So I went up to have a look, see what they got, and they got nothing which would do it. So while I was up there, I was looking at them, and then we had to walk around the garden centre looking at some of the prices, some of the stuff, which is quite alarming. So with that, let's show you what we were doing in B&Q Trafford Park. Well, I'm in B&Q at the moment looking at these lawnmowers here, and trying to find one suitable for the allotments. These are the most powerful, but they're not powerful enough, unfortunately. I mean, they're only like 420 quid. We're looking at something like 3 times the size of these. Anyway, I just thought I'd pop in the store and have a look, see what they've got. Notice all these ends are all these caps are missing off them. People are pinching them. Unbelievable, or what? I mean, there's some battery operated ones. There's some, like I say, wired up ones here. You know, they could go on the mains. A lot of them are petrolies, but these are, like I say, they're not suitable, unfortunately. We need something a bit more powerful. Anyway, let's go and have a look in the garden part. I'm sure I'm going to buy some. Oh, we're in the garden section of B&Q in Trafford Park, and I'm just looking at all the flowers there. I certainly won't buy any of these flowers what are flowering. I'd go for the ones that ain't flowering, these ones here. Whereas them ones I'd give them a miss, because they're already flowered. These ones haven't. Sorry about the noise, guys. See all these here, they're all flowering. It won't last 5 minutes. And you can see the shadows I'm cascading off myself. Oh, look at these alliums. Got lots of these on my allotment. Wow, 7 quid for a pot. Not exactly cheap, are they? Yeah, just come in to have a walk around, see what the prices are like. I always like to come in here. Oh, dahlia. Beautiful dahlia there. Absolutely love the dahlia. We'll sell not Nova. Some of the prices on these, 12 quid, wow. This is when it gets interesting. Looking at all this stuff here, like the shed. Look at that, half a shed. Last year you could get a shed, an 8x, not last year, a couple of years ago, you could get an 8x6 for 350 quid. Now you can't even get a third of a shed for that price. Look at these ones there. Plastic sheds, 375 quid, 450 quid, 400 quid. These are the size of the ones, these wooden ones. Well, there's a 6x8 and it's 560 quid. 560 quid. Wow. Absolute shocker. I've got one of these, 125 quid, something like that on my allotment. How much is this one? I think they're scared to put the price on this one. Oh no, there it is. It's 1,235 quid. Trellis work. Stupid prices. 25 quid for that piece of wood there. Could make one of them. 39 quid for that one. See, they've got a captive audience because there's nowhere else really that you can get it, so you got to pay the prices. Like with these burning bins and what have you there, these normal bins, look at that, I mean, they're like 20 quid. Wheelbarrows are the shocker. Come down here, look at these wheelbarrows. 66 quid for that. 66 quid. That one's 58 quid. That ain't 7 quid. It's the tyres, what are 7 quid. They do a couple of different sizes. Look at that one, solid tyre for 28 quid. These are 62 quid. I mean, they're not very strong, but you know, at the end of the day, you look after them, they'll last a long time. Yeah, I often get a few things from here. Comes in handy. The wood, this wood here, I just give a load of this wood away. And not kidding you guys. See this stuff here? I give about 6-7 pieces of this away, 25 quid. I won't be doing that again. Absolute shocker. Some of this wood, tamilised and what have you. That's 70 by looking at it. 25 quid. Wow. All exterior ply. What I'm looking for is the decking. I've not seen any yet. I'll probably pass out at the price. All these water butts there, 32 quid for the small ones. 49 quid for that one. The fencing, 97 quid for that fencing there for one piece. 34 quid for that one, which looks like it's fallen to bits. These shiplap and waniac lap fences up here. Used to be able to get a 6x5 or 6x6 for about 22 quid. I don't know what they're selling that now. 32 quid. 32 quid for a 6x6. 31 quid. Gonna need a couple of them panels as well for myself. Bloody hell. Very expensive. The compost. This is what everybody would be, well, I don't think everybody would be reverting to this multi-purpose compost. 100 litres, £11.75. Wow. 50 litres, £6 of this Verve multi-purpose compost. remember when you used to get 120 litres for £6. You're getting 50 litres now. Not exactly cheap. Gravel's not cheap either. £11 a bag each of them. All of them are £11 for a bag of them. That different multi-purpose, multicoloured gravel. Wow. £11.75. What's that for? How many? I'm just looking at how many. They're not 120 litres. So I find out how many litres are in them. 100 litres. So you could get £11.75. You could get 2 bags of 120 litre bags. You could get 2 for £12 about 4 years ago. So they doubled in price and they've actually took some out. Absolute crazy. Again, this John Innes there, 2 for £12. What are they? How big are the bags? 28 litres. Oh my god. Yep. Very expensive gardening these days. Look at the prices there. Still, there's no one to compete with, so they can put the prices on what they want, unfortunately. And that's what tends to happen quite a lot of time. I mean, I'm not bitter. I mean, I come in here a lot to buy stuff. I buy quite a lot of stuff out of here, but some of the prices are, you know, astronomical. Look at this wood chip. 3 bags for £30. 3 bags. Come to my allotments, you can take them. You can take as much as you want away. Bloody in the back of your truck, we got that much of it, and we get it for nothing. You know, there's, like I said, there's profit to be made in everything, really. And we wouldn't believe a bag of wood chip would cost you £13. Look at that. Probably about 50 litres as well. Evergreens is climbers. I fancy getting a couple of these to climb up my sheds, but you know, not too bad actually. They're 2 for £12, £7 each. What are they? Clematis, Miss, I can't say, Bateman. Yeah, nice. White flower. Very windy today as well. I hope you can hear me through the wind. Anyway, we've got to buy something, so I'll show you what we're going to buy when we get back. I can't leave the store without buying something. That's where they get me every time. Got a load of herbs here. Look at these strawberries. Wow. £3 a strawberry. You got rosemary there, 3 for £10. They're all 3 for £10, these. Oh, chilies. Look at these here, guys. Do you know what? I think I might buy one of these because they're at half price. Half price. So we might get one of these for the greenhouse. See what we bring back from here in a bit when we get back to the plot. Interesting. Right, anyway, that's a quick tour of the garden centre. Right, let's get something. Guess what I'm gonna get. Did you notice all them lawnmowers with all the caps missing? God, talk about Salford scallies. Hey, honestly, like fingered buggers. But yeah, the garden centre, I do like going to B&Q. It can be expensive for some things and it can be cheap for others. You just got to know what you're going for. You know, I go all over, shop all over, and I get the bargains wherever I go. But you can get some good bargains. We actually got a bargain in B&Q. I couldn't not come out there without buying something. It's just the way I am. So I thought, what can I buy? What is just so, you know, it looks like I'm buying something. And we ended up with a chiller. But some of the prices on some of the stuff there is absolute shocking. The shed's what you could buy 350 quid for, like 550 quid. Compost, which the Verve compost used to get 125 litres for 6 quid, and now you can't get 120 litres for 12 quid. It's about coming up to 12 quid, so it's doubled in price. The wood chip in them bags, wow, that was so expensive. I mean, the gravel, bit of gravel, the price of everything's so expensive. And like that tip that I was telling you about, when you're buying your flowers, don't buy flowers when they're fully in bloom. You're just wasting your money. They last for a couple of days, then the bloom falls off them, and you're just looking at a plant that's gone to seed and try to create seed. So you always buy them when the buds are just on them. So you see some with flowers, leave them ones alone and go for the ones with the buds on. You get them in the ground, a few days later, up they come, you look lovely, and you're not wasting your money, and they last longer. Because those what are in flower have been in flower for about a week and a half in the shop. So, you know, when you're picking your flowers, choose wisely. But yeah, we come out with I think it was a pepper. It should have been 7 quid. I got it for 3.5 quid. I mean, I didn't really want it, but I wasn't going to come out of the store without buying something, so that's what we did anyway. So moving on from that, we had to do a quick repair. I was just leaving the allotments when I actually decided to do it. So let me show you what we were doing. But before I go, I've got a wire to put back on the top of the shop. It's the things that they've used, they've come loose and the cable's dangling down. I don't know if you can see it just there, dangling down from the lights. Well, I've got to go and put that back. So I've got to go and get some ladders. So I'll go into the lockup and get the ladders from there, and then I can go and put it up there. Might put some bricks and then hang it over the bricks to stop it from blowing back. That's why I think the easiest fix is to see the cable there. Now it's come down. If I put a couple of bricks on the top and then flip the cable over the top of it, it'll stop it from coming back. Now I have to find something to keep it up there. But right now I need 2 bricks, so I'm going to have a scout around for a couple of bricks. But first things first, I've got to make sure I can find a ladder. So that's the first job, find a ladder, and then we can sort this out. Well, that's handy. There's a ladder, and there's a couple of bricks down there, so I can use these. And just stick the bricks on the roof, and then I just flip the cable over the top of them. And that'll stop the cable from dangling down. Right, so I'll go get my ladder out and then we'll have at it. So what we've done, we put these bricks and I put the cable behind them, and that'll stop them from this wire from dangling down. It's for the lights. We use these things here and they're absolutely useless. Might get some no nails or something and put blobs on and blob them up. But yeah, that's what we've done. Put bricks on and put the wire behind them. Job's a good one. All these stones here what the kids thrown up on the roof. There's one there got very close to the solar. Little sods. You know, kids that throwing stones on the roof. The ladder back up here. Out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. The beekeepers have been using this lock up in here for the bees, but we also use it for the bench working tools and what have you. And beware of flying bees. If you're allergic to the bee stings, you're advised to stay away. well away. Yeah, so I stuck the ladders up here out of the way. Someone gave us them a while back, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I brought them in here and left them in here. They've been in here for a while now. They come in handy though when we got to do jobs on the roofs. Well, it looks a lot better now, guys. That wire, what was dangling there, it's been sorted, and shouldn't fall down again. So as you see there, the cable, why am I still pulling them bloody sticky buds out of you? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so yeah, it was a quick fix. A couple of bricks on top, looped the wire over the top of them. I did notice while I was up there, all the stones all on the top of the roof of the shop, which is alarming. However, there was none close enough to the solar panels, so there was that. The kids about this big wanted to throw the stones, little buggers they are. But yeah, that was a quick fix. Anyway, I'm going to show you what we've been harvesting, what we've been taking home, and what we've been giving away. Some tomatoes there for Nora. That's the young lady who gave me the bergamot plant. There's only one way to get rid of tomatoes, and that's to give them everybody. I've got so many tomatoes. I mean, we're not even scratched the surface on these buggers. But yeah, some nice tomatoes there. Well, just grabbed half a dozen eggs out of the chicken pen, and yeah, they'll be going home in a bit, as long as Buggerlugs here doesn't knock them off. Well guys, these are some of the onions that I'm going to be taking home today. They're not bad size, some of them. Stuttgarter. These are stir on. Them are Red Max. Anyway, got my bag here. I'm just going to throw them in the bag, and I've still got a bucket load there to take. I need to get them sorted. I need to get them planted as well. But yeah, I've just come to grab some onions. Take some onions home. Looking at there, some market more cucumbers. I put a plant at back of the me where my rhubarb is, and when I was messing about there, I didn't realise, but they've actually got some had some market more cucumbers on it. Anyway, that's what we've got, and we'll take them home now. Oh, fair size. Oh yeah, got a few there. Got a load of tomatoes. Got some lettuce as well. What I need to get, but I'll take these home right now. But yeah, I didn't even realise he had some there. Well, these are some tomatoes and some grapes I'm giving to new plot holder up the other end of the allotments. I think she's called Carol, I'm not mistaken. Some grapes there, and some tomatoes. Like I say, we're just trying to get rid of the rest of these tomatoes so I can take the tomatoes out. But yeah, lots and lots of grapes there. Same with this greenhouse. Just got tons of them, and yeah, I need to get rid of some. So that's what we're doing. So these are what I'm going to give to me, one of the plot holders. I think she'll like them. So then market more was a bonus. I didn't even know I had them. There was that back of me plot near me rhubarb, and there was I left them in a pot there, and yeah, we got some cucumbers from him. I give them all away at barring one. The onions as well. We had a pile of onions there at home. We kept them myself, but the grapes and the tomatoes we give to everyone. It won't be long before we'll be getting more cabbages and more collards and broccoli and kale and the celery and the chilies, the peppers, even strawberries. We've got strawberries now in the greenhouse at the moment, and they're doing really well. They're full of flowers. They're called Victoria, by the way. Them strawberries you saw me potting on. Right, anyway, there's one more clip I want to show you, and that's what we've been wasting his money on today. And we did, well, we're not wasting his money, because it's better in silver rather in the banks at the moment, because you're not making no interest anyway on it. But on the silver, as it goes up, you're making lots of money. Every time it goes up, it's ka-ching. However, silver at the moment's dropped. It's about $23, but you can't buy silver for $23. You can buy it on paper, but you try and buy physical silver, you can't. It'll cost you $36, $37, which works out about 30 quid. You know what I mean? So £30, that's what you're paying for bullion. That's physical bullion. But you can buy paper silver, because you've not actually got it, you've not got it in your hand. So anyway, let's show you what we've been wasting his money on. Well guys, we've got a couple of interesting coins today. Well, we got 10 ounces of silver anyway. These are Britannia bullion, Queen Elizabeth, and these ones King Charles III. So we got 10 of them. Then we got some florins. These are standing Britannias. That's a 1903, 1909. That's a key date, 1925. Half silver. These are all sterling. This one, this is an interesting thing. This is a Queen Elizabeth I. It's a replica, the first 1582. Now this one, when I say replica, it's an old replica. It's around, that was made around 500 years ago, but it is counterfeit. Anyway, I couldn't resist it. It was only a couple of quid. And then we got couple of half crowns, 1819. That's Georges III. And then we've got this one, which is William. And William, you flip the coin that way. It's upside down. But you know, I like them, so I bought him. But what I was after was King Canute. I didn't find one, but I'm getting one next time I go out, hopefully. But yeah, we've been buying some more bullion. I've got a load of this stuff. I like collecting it. It's better than keeping money in the bank. Anyway, these are what I've been buying today. Waste of money, some people would say, but for me, just an investment, and it's I'm really happy that I've got them as well, especially the florins and the half crowns. But they're in pretty good nick. A lot of detail there, fine detail, and they're worth what they say they are. That ain't 80, by the way, that's 30, that one there. Right, anyway, onwards and upwards. So we got another 10 ounces of silver. In fact, there was more than 10 ounces of silver, because if you count the there was 10 troy ounces of silver there when you look at all them Britannias. But the others, the half crowns and the florins, they're 90% silver. So they're sterling silver. So there's a slight difference. So you could add another 3 ounces onto that. So we did all right. I enjoy collecting. We got an Elizabeth I hammered groat. It's contemporary with when it was minted. I tell you, right, if the forger who made that would have got caught, they would have hung, drawn and quartered him and scattered his body to the 4 corners of the land. Cause that was the punishment if you counterfeited money. However, Henry VIII, he was a bit of a lad, wasn't he? He thinned the silver out of the coins, and there was one particular coin. It's the penny, or is it the groat? Well, they all used to. Once they start to rub, the nose, because it was the highest point, used to wear, the silver used to wear off, and it it had like a copper, like a red nose, and that was the copper coming through the coins. And for a while, English bullion, what worth the stuff it was melted from. It was only when Elizabeth I come to the throne, and she changed things around. She put all the silver back in it, and yeah, ironically, that coin what you were looking at there wasn't Elizabeth, but it was a contemporary forgery. I only paid £2 for it. I thought it was a steal of the day. In fact, that was my favourite coin of the day. Forget all the bullion and all the florins, which are quite expensive. It was that £2 coin was my favourite coin there today. I really, honestly, I love that coin. And yeah, so that brings this one to an end. I'm going to get off home now. I've got to do the thumbnail, do a bit of editing. Hopefully we can get the video up a bit later. If we can't, it'll be tomorrow morning. I'll get it up, but I'm going to try my hardest to get it up in a bit time now. Gee, it's 7:15. I've got a lot to do, so that's where we're going to leave it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll try and get back to you. I don't always get back on the day, because when I'm getting the video up, that's it, I'm spent and I want to go to bed. And I try to answer the next morning, but this week it's been a rush, and I've not had a chance to answer. But I've answered most of the messages. I will get to all. I think there might be one or two that I've not got to at the moment, but I will get to them. Probably when I've got 5 minutes. So with that, thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys. Bye for now.